remember to just do what you can and not push your body past its comfort zone. We're going to start standing up today if you can. Sorry, I know you just sat down. But if you can, we're going to start standing up. Try to have a little more light. There we go. So find your balance. And we're going to bring heels together and toes open. Spread all 10 toes so you have a nice stable base of support. And then imagine you could zip from your heels, past your ankles, through your calves, past your knees, through your inner thighs, past your belly button, and right up to that spot where the rib cage connects, the sternum, that bone that runs down the center. Roll your shoulders down, reach up through your head. If it's safe, you can bring hands to your hips. If you like a wall or chair, you can use that for support. Bring the right leg forward on an in-breath, and on an exhale, lift it up. Inhale, lower, exhale, lift. Beautiful. Breathe in and out. A few more slow, deep breaths. Try to resist the urge to bend over at the waist when you lift, and try to resist the urge to lean back. Try to keep your body straight and just lift and lower. Let's do one more, and then we're going to take it out to the side. So bring the leg back in, take it sideways, try to keep the tailbone tucked, head up, deep breath in, and we're going to lift and lower to the side. Exhale, lift, inhale, lower. And again, resist the urge to lean towards your leg or away from your leg. We tend to counterbalance whichever ways we can think of. So try to keep your body straight and just lift and lower that leg. Pull in from below the belly button as you lift. Lengthen up through your head. Let's do two more if it's safe. One more if you can. Bring it back in. Take a breath. Let it go. Rest whenever you need it. We're going to take that leg behind. Rotate. Big toe in, heel out. Bring it back in towards your standing heel or arch. Take a big breath in as you lengthen, and on your out breath, engage below your navel and lift, and then inhale, lower. Exhale, lift, inhale, lower. Do what you can. 4 more. Be mindful of that standing hip, knee, and ankle. Notice if you're squeezing the floor with your toes. See if you can soften. After the last one, bring the leg forward. Deep breath in, lift it up, and we're going to circle it around. Inhale, lift. Beautiful. Exhale, circle. Do what you can. Breathe in and out. Soften your shoulders down your back. Relax your face, forehead, throat, and jaw. We're going to try 4 more in this direction. Try to stay long, heel to head, standing heel to head. So try not to slouch into the standing hip, ankle, or knee, or in the chest or rib cage. We're going to reverse now. Deep breath in, circle the other way if you can. Inhale, find length. Exhale, engage and circle. Pulling that space below your navel in and up. Breathing your way through. Softening in your shoulders, softening in your jaw, softening in your face and forehead. Let's try 2 more. Last one. Bring it in and pause. Take a breath. Check in. Feel both hips. Notice the work that was done. Lengthen up as you breathe in. Tuck under as you breathe out. Float forward. Take a deep breath in and exhale, lift. So we're on the other side now. Breathe out and in as you lift and lower. And just be mindful not to lean forward or backwards. Try to keep it right in the middle. Try to stay soft in your wrist, elbows, shoulders, arms, chest, upper back. 2 more. 1 more if you can, and we're going to take it to the side. Deep breath in, exhale, lift, inhale, lower. Breathe out and in. Do what you can. Beautiful. We're going to try 4 more. And after we finish this standing sequence, we're going to take it down to the floor. So always just do what you can. Awesome. Take it to the back now if you can. Rotate. Big toe in, heel out. Come into that standing archer heel. Lengthen up as you breathe in. As you breathe out, pull in below the navel and lift. Inhale, lower. Exhale, lift. Be mindful of what's happening in your low back and what's happening in the standing leg. Make sure to breathe out especially. 4 more here if you can. Then we're going to go to our circles. Awesome. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, circle it around. Inhale, lengthen up. Exhale, pull in and circle. Breathe in and out. Very nice control. 4 more if you can. Stay soft from the bra line up. And we're going to reverse. Deep breath in, circle the other way. Breathe in and lengthen. Breathe out from below the belly button, pulling that space gently in and up on your exhales if it's safe. Let's try 5 more. Deep breaths. Last 3. You can do it. 2. And last 1. Beautiful. Wiggle your hips a little bit. Awesome. Take your feet a little bit wider, more or less mat width apart. Take a deep breath in. On your exhale, lift the back heel. Say ha. Inhale through the center. Ha. 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 So what we're going for is pushing out all the carbon dioxide from that place below your belly button while we loosen up the hips and get the arms moving. Come back into center. Slow it down. Awesome. Notice how your hips feel now. Hopefully much better. We'll come to the short side of the mat. Find your balance. Spread your toes. Let go of your breath. Soften and settle. On an inhale, take it out and up. On an exhale, forward fold. Deep breath in as you lengthen hips to head. Exhale, fold, chin to chest. Right leg back into lunge as you breathe in. As you breathe out, come into plank and lower. Knees, chest, chin, or chaturanga dandasana, low push-up. Inhale, pull through. Up dog or cobra. Exhale, push back. Down dog or child's pose. Catch your breath here. Breathe deeply. Exhale completely. On an inhale, start to bring your right leg through into lunge. And on an exhale, start to step up to forward fold. Hips down, head up, push through your feet, inhale to the top. And exhale to your heart. Other side, big breath out and up. Lower belly in as you exhale and fold. Inhale, lift. Exhale, chin to chest. Left leg back into lunge as you breathe in. As you breathe out, find your way back and down. Inhale, open up the heart. Exhale, take it back and rest. Child's pose or down dog. Just breathe. One more deep breath. On your inhale, left leg through. On your exhale, forward fold. Hips down, head up, inhale to the top. Exhale to your heart. Pause for a breath, in and out. Take a deep breath out and up. Exhale all the way down. Inhale, lift. Exhale, fold. Step back into plank, and we're going to hold plank if we can. And breathe. Inhale, lengthen head to heels. Exhale, pull the space below your navel in. Gently roll your shoulders down. Feel your body breathing. Feel all 10 fingers on the mat. Distribute the weight so it's not dumping into your wrist. Engage your calves and thighs. Feel the arches and heels work. If you can, we're going to go into leg pull. Exhale, lift the right leg. Inhale, lower. Exhale, lift. Inhale, lower. If this is too much, come onto your left knee. And you can still lift and lower the right leg. Breathe out and lift. Breathe in and lower. Just try not to let your head hang. This is not good for the head. Let's do 2 more and then we'll switch it up. Keep your head and neck long. After the last one, weight into the right knee or foot. Exhale, lift the left leg. Inhale down, exhale up. As you lift, be mindful not to spin open. Try and keep the hips level and just lift and lower the leg. 4 more if you can. Breathe. 2 more, you can do it. Last one, deep breath in, rest in down dog or child's pose. Just breathe. If down dog is not a rest position, knees, hips, and head down. 1 more deep breath into your back. Surrender into your mat. Inhale to prepare. On your exhale, walk yourself up to seated on the feet if you can. Pause to feel your body breathing. And remember, you can always lean forward and take pressure off the hips, knees, and ankles. Or if you have a block, an ottoman, a footstool, a beanbag, a pillow, Anything you can put under the bottom for support, feel free. One more breath, whatever you can safely do. Let it go, relax your shoulders, your low back, your neck, your face. And then bring your legs forward. Gently bounce your knees, rock your feet. And we're going to scoot up towards the front edge of the mat. If it's safe to roll like a ball, we're going to do our Pilates rolling like a ball with the knees wide, reaching down towards the ankles near the bottoms of the shins, and then seeing if we can lift and hover. So usually with our yoga rolling like a ball, knees are together. We're going to try the Pilates one with the big toes together and the knees wide. Try to keep your spine straight. Inhale, lift your chest and head. Exhale, start to tuck the tailbone under, pull in below the navel, lean back around until you roll. Inhale, chest through the window, head up, shoulders down. Exhale, lower belly in, round, 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 and roll. Inhale, lift. So we're going to try a few more rolling like a ball, trying not to let the feet touch in the front. If they need to touch, it's fine. If you're able to straighten your spine and make your feet hover, we're going to try that. If you have a more advanced or long-term Pilates practice, or you just still have a very strong core and you're very flexible, we'll try open leg rocker. Yes. Lift through your chest, round and roll. And then see if you can pull up through the window. Yes, it's a little harder with the legs straight. Awesome. Exhale, round and roll. Inhale, chest up, head up, shoulders down. Let's try two more. Breathe out, round and roll. Breathe in and lift, lift, lift. And the last one. Excellent. Now, if you have a half or full shoulder stand, we're going to go there. So you can bring the feet together, bend the knees if you like, maybe roll back. Full shoulder stand, the body's pretty straight. Half shoulder stand, we're kind of at a 45-degree angle. If you're not comfortable with any of that, it's fine to keep your hips and bottom down on the mat with your thumbs under your hips. So we're just going to go into our scissors. Heels in, toes out. So you can do this down. Alternatively, if you had your little playground ball, you could have your hips up on the ball and do your scissors here. Or of course, if you're comfortable in your shoulder stand and shoulder stand position, half or full, you can do your scissors here. Wherever you feel comfortable, we're going to go into bicycle forward. Breathe in. Breathe out. Lengthen from hip to ball of the foot. Do be mindful not to turn your head to see what's going on if you're up in this shoulder stand position. Only do this if you kind of know the Pilates and yoga practice. If you're not sure, come down and look and then go back up so we don't injure the neck. We're going to bicycle backwards. Breathe out. Toes and ball of the foot in towards the behind. Lengthen out and away. Take it up. Bend it in. Keep breathing. Let's try 3 more. 2 and 1. If you can, the legs up together overhead, deep breath in. Exhale, we're going to start to take it into plow, toes down behind the head. If they don't go all the way down, again, you can put them on the couch, an ottoman, a footstool, a dining room chair, the wall. They can hover, any one of those options that works for you. Breathe. Take one more deep breath and we're going to find a bridge. So if you have an advanced practice, you might be able to bend at the elbows, bring the wrists in and the fingertips out as you kind of cartwheel the legs over and down into your bridge. If that's not happening today, you can always come down in whatever way is safe and comfortable, pushing the mat, holding the hips, whatever's good. And once you get there, take a deep breath in and lift into bridge. However you get there, just breathe. Shoulders down your back, toes spread, knees in line with the hips directly over the ankles. Feel your wrist, feel your elbows, feel your face, forehead, and jaw. If you can, we're going to start to bring the weight into the left foot and the right knee into your chest. If this doesn't work for you, don't do it. Or alternatively, you could try it with the block under the hips. So if you have the hips supported, then it might be comfortable and safe. Just make sure if you go with the block, it's not in your low back. We're going to start to see if we can lift You can bend and extend if you're on the back, on the block. If you're not, we're going to see if we can lift and lower. Exhale, lift, inhale, lower. So just work at your level, bend and extend, or hold it straight up, or hold the bridge. We're going to try 3 more. Holding that space below your belly button in and up as you push, exhale, and lift. Last one, hold it up here, deep breath in, little circle. Inhale, draw a circle on the ceiling as you exhale. Breathe in, breathe out. Check in with that left knee. Make sure it's stable, in line with the hip and ankle. Check in with your shoulders and neck. Feel your body breathing. Make sure you're not holding your breath. This is the last one. Deep breath in, reverse, go the other way. Breathe in, breathe out. Inhale, exhale. Be mindful of that left knee. Check in with neck and shoulders and wrists. Breathe out. Take a deep breath. 3 more. Last 2. Last one. Do what you can. Release the right leg down. If you need to come down from the bridge and rest, rest. If you're comfortable holding, hold. If not, maybe knees and inner thighs together as you rest. Maybe 1 more breath. Hold if you're working really hard today. When you're ready, we're going to take it back up. Knees, hips, and ankles in line, shoulders down, maybe block under the pelvis, not the bottom, not the low back. Breathe out as you lift the right leg up. And we're either bending and extending, or we're lowering and lifting. Whatever you choose, breathe in and out. Exhale as you extend or lift. 4 more if you can. Be mindful of that right knee. Try not to let it bow in and out. Last 2. Last one. Hollow out that space below the belly. Deep breath in, circle one direction. Inhale, exhale, circle. Soften your shoulders. Feel the knee. Breathe. 4 more this direction if it's safe. Rest when you need to rest. It's your body. You have to live in it tomorrow. Reverse your circles. Be mindful of that right knee. Feel all 5 toes on the floor of the right foot. Notice what's happening in your palms and fingers, wrists and elbows, shoulders, chest, face. Last 2. Last 1. Make sure to breathe out, release. Lift your hips up if you're still in the bridge. Deep breath in and roll down vertebra by vertebra by vertebra, imprinting your spine into the mat. When you get to the bottom, deep breath in. If you want to take knees and feet wide, you can. If you want to take feet together, knees wide, you can. Just pause and breathe. In and out. Feel your body breathe in this shape. Take 1 more slow, deep breath. As you're ready, bring knees in alignment with hips and ankles. Reach overhead on an in-breath, and we're going to straighten out. So if you're pushed to one end of the mat, maybe push up. Lengthen head to heels. Reach, reach, reach on your next in-breath, and on your out-breath, just soften. Surrender. Feel your body. Know gratitude for all that it has done up to this point. And if you need rest, feel free to rest and breathe. If it's safe to go on, we're going to go into the 100. So bring knees into your chest. Squeeze shins or thighs. Stretch out your low back. If you need to rock gently or circle your knees, you can. Some of us feel better when our head is propped up on a little block. So we're in that head lifted position, but we're not having to hold the head up. Some of us feel better with a little fall under the head, and some of us feel better with the head down. So down, up, or propped, you decide what's good. Legs bent, which is a little easier, or straight, which is a little trickier. Maybe even lowered for the most challenge. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 10. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 20. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 30. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 40. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 50. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 60. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 70. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 80. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 90. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 100. Hold for 3, 2, 1, and rest. Take a deep breath. Hug in, stretch out. Rock softly side to side. Breathe. Take one more breath here, just rocking gently. And then bring your arms out, shoulder high, palms down, all 10 fingers spread, knees into your chest. Take a deep breath in. On your exhale, knees to one side, head to the other. Pause and breathe in and out. Take one more deep breath here. And your arms and legs become super heavy. And then inhale through the center, exhale, twist the other way. Breathe. In and out. One more deep breath here, letting arms and legs become lead weights. Come back into center, take a deep breath in, hug in. We're going to find our way back up to seated. So you can roll like a ball, or you can bring the right arm overhead, roll onto your side and sit up. And of course, anytime you need water, get water and stay hydrated. So we're going to start with heels in close to the hips, hands or fists behind you. On an inhale, lift up through your chest. On an exhale, knees to the left, head to the right. Inhale up, exhale, go the other way. We're going to go back to the first side and pause. And then we're going to see if we can take that top leg and sweep it around to the back, just wherever it goes behind you. Bring your hands to your heart. Breathe. If it's safe, we're going to start to drop that top hip down as we tug the tailbone under, just a tiny bit. See how the hip feels. Maybe play with it, lift and lower. Do what you can. If you feel better with your hands supported, they can be supported, maybe up on a block or something higher. One more breath, just kind of feeling this hip and thigh and low back area. Beautiful. Now if you can, we're going to take this top leg, deep breath in, see if we can lift it up, kind of make it levitate. Bring it around to the front and find a twist. So this is my right leg, and I'm going to twist with my left arm across my right leg. So if you're on the left side, reverse that. So your right arm goes over your left leg. Breathe. Take one more deep breath in here. Unwind to your front, deep breath in, and we're going to sweep that top leg back on an exhale. Inhale to the front, beautiful. Exhale to the back. Little windshield wiper move. Breathe in and out, and resist that urge to counterbalance as much as you can help it. Try to keep your body straight and just move the leg. Beautiful. Breathe out and in. Let's try 3 more. Exhale back. All the control you can muster. Yes, ladies, 2 more. Breathe out from below the belly button and in one more time. Exhale. Inhale. If you can, take it back and hold. Deep breath in. Exhale, lift. Inhale, lower. Exhale, lift. Inhale, lower. Breathe out and in. We're working a little obliques here. 4 more if you can. Stay soft. Stay tall, hips to head. Last 2, soft in the shoulders, chest, and upper back. Last 1, we're going to take it back around to your front. Deep breath in, twist across your body, so opposite arm to leg. This is my right leg, and bringing my left arm over. If it's your left leg, bring your right arm over. Breathe. Maybe one more deep breath here. And then we're going to find cow face. So as you unwind to the front, we're going to see if we can bring this top knee down over the bottom knee. And if this is too much, you can try elevating your bottom on a block or cushion or pillow, folded up blanket, if it's sturdy enough. If you're safe, fold forward. If it's too much pressure, keep the spine straight and breathe. Inhale deeply. Exhale completely. Consciously soften that top hip, the one that just did all the work here in our windshield wipers. And see if you can soften that line from your hip all the way down through your thigh, past your knee, through the calf, past the ankle, and right to the pinky toe. And then also from the hip, up the waist, past the rib cage, towards your shoulder, and maybe even all the way up towards your ear. When you're ready, gently, slowly work your way up. And we're going to see if we can find boat pose, Navasana, or teaser. Bent knees or straight legs. Chest up, head up, shoulders down. Breathe. Take one more deep breath. And we're going to switch which leg is on top. So we're switching sides now. And we're going to take that top leg back and our Z set and start working that top hip like we did. Just kind of up and down. Breathe in. As you breathe out, it's gently tucking under. As you breathe in, we're lifting and taking pressure away. And as you breathe out, gently tuck under and see where this hip and inner thigh and bottom and waist and belly area is going to let you go today. Let's try two more. Just gently exploring, maybe hands at the heart, maybe hands on the mat. Maybe you're just, this is a new movement and you're just kind of feeling out the hips and letting your hands help you out. Breathe. Beautiful. Lift up, tailbone to crown, deep breath in. We're going to see if we can levitate that top leg up and bring it forward to the front. Inhale first, exhale to the back. And if this is a new movement or you have some hip issues, feel free to use your hand to help guide your movement if you need to, or the other hand to help stabilize you either on the ground or on a block. So there's always a way of making it happen. If we want to do it, we can find a way, right? We're going to try three more. Breathe out. Beautiful. And in. Two more. Lift up, tailbone to crown. Imagine yourself like a marionette, one of those little puppets on a string. Beautiful. We're going to take it back now and hold and see if we can lift and lower. Exhale up, inhale down. Breathe out and lift. Breathe in and lower. Exhale and inhale. 5 more if you can. Feeling those obliques working. Beautiful. Stay soft in your shoulders. Last 3. You can do it. Last 2. Last 1. And we're going to twist it out. Take it around to the front. Deep breath in, lengthen up, and find the twist across your body. So opposite arm to leg. Right hand to left leg or left hand to right leg. Breathe in as you reach. Breathe out as you twist. Take 1 or 2 more deep breaths. And then unwind to the front. And we're going to go for that cow face. Stacking the knees. Inhale as you lengthen up. And exhale as you start to take it down if that's safe. And of course, if that's too much, don't do that. You can always play with that exhale down and inhale up. Making a gentle wave through your spine, just playing with the edge, that point where the body says it's far enough and it doesn't want you to go any farther today. Or if it's safe to settle in, just settle in and breathe. Maybe 1 more slow, deep breath in and out. When you are ready, gently and slowly find your way up and out. Lengthen out your legs. Gently bounce and rock. And then take your feet a little bit wider and go in and out. And now we're going to let the toes fall open, so heels in, toes out, but the feet are more or less mat width apart. Let your knees bend in a little bit, so it's not our typical yang forward fold where we're reaching and holding onto our balls of the feet and pulling in. We're just taking a really yin passive forward fold. Take a breath in as you softly lengthen out of your hips and then just walk yourself through the window and surrender. Maybe your elbows come down. Maybe they can open up and the forehead can drop. Maybe you're comfortable with your head on the block, or maybe your forearms on the block. So see what works for you and breathe. In and out. Out and in. And as you breathe, scan through the body and notice if you're holding. And if you're holding where? Belly, shoulders, hips, jaw, forehead. Maybe another joint like fingers, elbows, wrists or ankles, knees. One more deep breath. Maybe it's something like the middle of your inner thigh, just in the belly of that muscle is all knotted up. Whatever it is, give it permission to let go. Start to find your way up and out. We're going to come onto all fours, hands and knees. And when you get there, just start to wag your tail left and right. Breathe in the middle and out when you get to one side, and then in the middle and out on the other side. Feel your knees, feel your shoulders, feel your hips, feel your wrists. Just check in. Come into center, deep breath in, exhale, cat. Inhale, cow. Exhale, cat. Inhale, cow. One more time, cat. And cow. And then come back into neutral spine, find your down dog, and pedal your feet. Breathe out. One more time to each side. And then hold for a breath in and out. And switch and hold for a breath in and out. And then if you can, we're going to start to take right foot up into three-leg dog. Deep breath in. Look between your hands, step the right leg all the way through, and we're going to find lunge. So if you're better with the knee down, back toes untouched, that's fine. If you're comfortable with the back knee up, feel free to keep it up. If it's safe, we're going to come onto the thigh and breathe. Beautiful. Try to use the thigh, not the knee, whenever you can help it. One more breath. If it's safe, we're going to take it overhead. And if you can, we're going to push and make the front knee straighter and breathe in, and breathe out and sink it down. Inhale, straighten up if you can. Exhale, sink down. We're going to try two more. Do what you can do. If this is too much, you can always keep hands down while you play with that front knee, or you can keep the back knee down and play with a hamstring stretch and a lunge. Whenever you're ready, we're going to switch sides. Hands come all the way down to the mat. Deep breath in. Step back into all fours and switch or hop. Once you get to the other side, find your lunge. Back knee down or up, using your thigh or heart or overhead, or maybe your block, just whatever you can do. And if it's safe, we're going to start either lifting and lowering or straightening and bending. Just be mindful not to put the pressure on your knee. If you need the thigh, thighs are good, they're nice and strong. Knees are more like an opening in the link in the chain, right? They're not the strongest part of the body, so we want to try and avoid putting extra pressure on that if we can help it. Come all the way down, take a breath, come back into child's pose or down dog, and just rest. Feel your body breathe in, feel your body breathe out. Take one more slow, deep breath. Let it all go. So if you can, we're going to prep for dolphin on the forearms. And so if you're not sure what that is, we're going to start with the hands forearm width apart. So we can just clasp opposite elbows, and then our hands are forearm width apart. We're going to open up and make a little bit of a diamond, bringing the thumbs, a triangle, bringing the thumbs and index fingers together. So we're going to make a little triangle with the thumb and index. And the elbows are going to be that form width apart that we just measured. If they need to go a little bit wider, that's okay, but try not to get them too wide. Tuck your toes under, push back like down dog, breathe. If you want to take a breath or two in dolphin, not bearing any weight on your head, and then come down, you can. If it's safe for you to look forward beyond your middle fingertips, and maybe inhale, start to push forward, and exhale, start to press back. You can play with your dolphin push-ups. If that's too much for today, don't do it, or do 1 or 2 and then rest. We'll try 3 more if it's safe. Inhale and exhale. Breathe in and out. Maybe 1 more. And then when you're ready, knees down, deep breath in. Exhale, forehead to the floor. Sweep your fingertips back by the toes if you can. Drop your elbows. Drop your shoulders. Breathe out. Take 1 more slow, deep breath. Surrender. If you want to stay here and rest, you can. If you get lightheaded or dizzy and you need to come up to seated or rest against the wall, feel free. If it's safe for you to interlace behind your back, make a fist, take a deep breath in, and assuming there are no neck or shoulder injuries, lift up through your fist, lift up your hips, and come onto the crown of your head in Yoga Mudra. Relaxing your fist towards the floor and relaxing the back of your neck, your shoulders, your upper back. Feel free. If it's not safe, of course, do not do that. If you feel any neck strain or pain, please come down, rest, check in with your body, make sure you're safe. Just breathe. Take another deep breath or 2. As you're ready, hips come back to the heels, hands come back to the hips. If you can, we're going to pull through the knuckles, kind of levitate up, pulling the knuckles down, and maybe even lifting up through the chin as you roll the shoulders in and down. If that's too much for your body, from here, we just bring the hands around by the knees, push the ground away, and roll up to where you can sit. And remember, you don't have to sit on your feet if this is too much. Breathe. Beautiful. And we're going to come on to the belly now. Once you get there, tuck your toes under, walk your feet down the mat, left and right, lengthen and relax your back. And then spread all 10 fingers, pull your chest forward, lift through your head and neck, softly roll your shoulders down, find your sphinx, and breathe. Press all 10 toes and the tops of your feet gently into the mat. Feel your calves and thighs working, but make sure that we're not dumping weight into the low back and causing back strain. If you are, adjust or stop. That pressing into the feet. 1 more breath. If you can, we're going to go into single leg kick. Kick the right leg in for 2. Exhale, reach. 2 little inhales and an exhale as we reach. 2 little quick inhales. And as you reach away, exhale from below the belly button. Let's try 4 more. 2 more. After the last one, we're going to switch sides. Kick 2 and reach. Kick 2 and reach. Breathe in and out. Check in with your neck, your shoulders, your wrists, your jaw. 2 more. Last one. And as you're ready, open up the heels, open up the elbows, turn one ear down, take a deep breath in. Maybe sigh it out. Rock your hips softly side to side. Take 1 more deep breath as you soften the shoulders and relax your armpits down, almost as if they could touch the ground. If it's safe, we're going to bring hands or fists under your shoulders, elbows pull in and down, forehead to the floor, toes reach away. If it's safe, activate by pressing into the tops of your feet, pulling the tailbone under, pulling that lower belly in and up, press up into your cobra. Breathe in. Breathe out. Take another deep breath or 2 here. And then Inhale, lengthen all the way down. Exhale, forehead to the floor. If it's safe to pull your hands back even farther towards the bottom of the rib cage and waist. Take a deep breath in and press up. You can. If it's not, you can go back into Cobra or Sphinx, or you can rest. If your heart's pulled forward, your shoulders are down, your chest is lifted, maybe bend the knees and bring the toes in towards the back of your head. Breathe. One more deep breath. And then inhale, lengthen all the way down, and exhale, push back into child's pose. Walk your fingers forward, release your wrists, elbows, and armpits towards the floor. Take one more slow, deep breath. Now if you can, walk your upper body off to the right. Bring the knees together, get some nice length along the left side of your body, letting the left hip drop off your left heel, releasing your left elbow and armpit down. Maybe even softly pressing the right hand into the left hand, if that's nice. One more deep breath into your left lung. Let everything go. And then as you're ready, inhale, gently, slowly walk yourself through center, and exhale, find the other side, and breathe. Of course, if you find this is too much, you can always support your head with your arm or a block or pillow, just whatever works for you and your body. Take one more deep breath into this side. Let it go. Beautiful. We're going to come back into all fours. Take 2 more counting cow curls. One more. Now if you can, find neutral spine. All 10 fingers are spread, or we're using fists as needed. Shoulders are pulling down towards the hips and are wrapped down and back. Tailbone's tucked under, so that space below the belly button's pulled in and up. Toes are going to tuck under. Deep breath in. On your exhale, engage that lower belly and see if we can float the knees up. Maybe just an inch or a centimeter off the floor. Breathe in. Breathe out. We're going to hold this for another breath or two if we can, resisting gravity, feeling the body breathing. One more if it's safe. Woo. Release down. Bring your right leg forward and through. Oh, it doesn't look like much, but it is, right? Find center, left and right. Breathe. Maybe rock out the shoulders and hips a little bit. Just see where the body will let you go. Explore. And now we're going to see if the right leg can walk a little farther forward. Maybe the right toes can kind of straighten and bend as we inch forward. We're going to play with our split and see what's safe. So sometimes I can go all the way down. Today my right leg says no, so I'm going to tuck this block under my right thigh and bottom for a little support so I don't trigger an old injury. Breathe. Shoulders down, chest up, head up if you can. Take one more breath if it's safe, knowing you might be more comfortable on fists here, so that's another choice. We're going to start to push down into the hands or fists as we pull the right leg all the way back and through. Push out through your heel, deep breath in. Bring your hands in now so they're under your shoulders, and exhale, knee in towards the chin, nose, or forehead. Inhale, push back and extend. Exhale, knee in. One more time. Breathe in and lengthen. Breathe out and round. Beautiful. Let's try the other side. Left leg to the front, just wherever it can go. Breathe out, and you can come around to the side. Or you can help it and grab the heel or calf and push it if it doesn't want to go today. Once you find that position, we want to find some length from the back knee through the thigh and pelvis forward. Breathe. And if it's safe, just start that side to side or front to back or a little wiggly, twisty exploration. If you like a little more space, a block can be handy. And you can find them anywhere, Walmart, Target, Ross, Marshalls, lots of different places, even Five Below sometimes, Amazon. Be mindful of that back knee. Deep breath in, rock it back. And then bend again, and we're going to start to explore, straightening and bending the toes, just seeing where this side wants to go today. Breathe in and out. And be mindful not to force. Sometimes the two sides are even, sometimes they're not. Just breathe. Give yourself another breath or two to explore if it's safe. Maybe tucking the tail a little bit, checking in with your low back. And when you're ready to come out, you might find it helpful to use your fists or blocks. So you have a little bit more space to pull through. You're going to go right out the back, deep breath in as you lengthen and push through your heel. Exhale, knee to the nose. And if your hands are farther forward, bring them back under your shoulders. Breathe in and out. Let's do one more. Inhale and exhale. Excellent. We're going to find a seated position and take the legs wide, just wherever you feel comfortable and safe. And on your in-breath, start to lengthen up, hips to head. And on your exhale, start to walk forward. Just wherever you can go. So some of us can walk all the way forward and down, depending on the day. Some days we just come to hands or elbows. Sometimes that looks really far, and maybe even just getting the elbows onto a block, the forearms onto a block would be a lot. So do what you can. I remember being straight like a pole, thinking my chin would never come anywhere near my chest, much less the floor. So do what you can and don't stress about the rest. As you breathe in, try to find some length, hips to head and also hips to heels. And as you breathe out, surrender. Let go of that which you cannot control. Relax into gravity. Let gravity do the work for you. Maybe one more slow, deep breath. And then gently, slowly begin to find your way out. Beautiful. So you might want to heel toe the feet in just a tiny bit for saw. You might be comfortable going really wide. It's up to you. We're going to reach up through the head, out through the hands, out through the heels. Deep breath in, exhale, twist. Opposite hand to foot, chin to the chest, like the pinky fingers sliding off the pinky toe. Inhale up as you cartwheel through, exhale to the other side. Breathe in and lift, breathe out and twist. Now, as I go right, my left hip wants to pop up, and as I go left, my right hip wants to pop up. So try not to let that opposite hip pop up off the ground. Try not to let that opposite hip pop up. If you need to support yourself with the back hand for now as we build strength, that's fine, particularly if we've had a neck or low back injury. But as you build strength, start to drop that back thumb and reach the fingertips away behind you. We'll try two more. Breathe out and in and out. And last one to each side. Breathe in, breathe out. Beautiful. Come all the way up. Bring your feet together. Scoop forward towards the front edge of your mat. Reach your fingertips forward and up overhead if you can. Deep breath in. Exhale, tuck your tailbone under. We're going to try to roll down vertebra by vertebra, but we're not going all the way down. So just go to where you know you can recover from, where you can come back up from, and when you need to recover, start to come back up. If you can, vertebra by vertebra, try to stay soft in your throat, soft in your neck, soft in your feet. Try not to let them float up if you can. Woo, deep breath in when you find that straight spine. Exhale, start to roll down vertebra by vertebra. Feel your wrist, fingers, shoulders, face, forehead. Just go to where you know you can recover from, and then inhale back up, vertebra by vertebra by vertebra if you can. We're going to try 2 more if we can. Exhale from below the belly button. Shoulders stay soft. Ankles and wrists stay soft. Knees and elbows are soft. Forehead, face, and throat is soft. Shoulders are away from the ears. Breathe. Stay soft as you work your way back up. Ooh, I know, this is tough. Last one if you can. Inhale, lift your chest, lift your head, straighten up. Exhale, find your way down. Pull in and up. Control, control, control. Soften what's not needed. Find center. Notice if you're off to the right or off to the left. Just go where you can recover from, because this is our last time back up. Ooh, beautiful. Good work, ladies. Oh my goodness, so strong. Deep breath in, and now we're coming all the way down. Use your control. Stay soft in the feet, soft in the wrists, soft in the arms and legs. Breathe, stay centered, control, 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 all the way through your spine until finally the top of the head touches down. Reach your fingers overhead, reach your heels out, deep breath in, and just relax and pause. Feel your body breathe in. Feel your body breathe out. Take one more slow, deep breath here. If you're just done and you want to rest, that's fine. If you would like to maybe take it up and over into a plow before the end of class and stretch out your low back, you're welcome to. If you have jackknife in your practice and you want to take it from plow to straight and control down, you can try that a few times if it would be nice. So you can start inhale straight, exhale up and over, and then inhale straighten. Exhale down and control down as you breathe in. So if that's way too much for your body today, please skip that. We do not want to aggravate the low back, and I promise you, if you have a low back or neck injury, be very careful with jackknife, because you can definitely aggravate those old injuries with jackknife, especially if our awareness is distracted or we're new to the practice or we're just kind of not in touch today. So please, please be careful if you're attempting jackknife. Know your body. Make sure you have an advanced practice. If you're comfortable in plow, you can hold plow. Maybe take snail with bent knees. In your snail, it can be really lovely to hug the inner thighs into the ears. Just kind of go into your own little world. Stay as long as your body is comfortable and safe and happy. And we're going to come down vertebra by vertebra. Option A is to come all the way down. Option B is to V the feet, heels together, toes open. If you need thumbs under the hips, take them there. If you feel like you have the control to keep your hands overhead, we're going to keep them here. Deep breath in, we're going to take a little circle in one direction. Inhale at the top, exhale, reverse. Breathe in, breathe out. If you can, glue your inner thighs together. Glue your knees together. Glue your heels together. Try not to let your heels slide past each other as you circle. Let's try 2 more each way. Breathe in, breathe out. Breathe in, breathe out from below the navel. Of course, if this is too much for your low back today, please don't do it. Last one in each direction. Going to be winding down on our pathway towards Shavasana. So again, if you've had enough work today, you're ready to rest, you know your body, rest. When you're ready, you can lengthen out and down the whole way. Again, if that's too much for your low back, the alternative is knees in, maybe squeeze, feet down, and slide out. So if reaching up, out, and down stresses your low back, there's always another choice. Once you're down, we're just going to pause, check in, feel neck and back, make sure we didn't overdo. Take a deep breath in, and on your next exhale, pull your right shin or thigh into your chest and gently squeeze out the breath. Inhale to prepare, and on your exhale, cross the body, knee to the left, head to the right, and breathe. Take another breath or two here, surrendering your body weight into the mat, letting it all go. Getting that nice length down the whole right side from your fingertips to your knee. Maybe you even feel a little bit of length all the way to your ankle or pinky toe. When you're ready, softly unwind, release, down and out. Take a breath. Inhale first. On your exhale, squeeze the left shin or thigh. Take another deep breath in, and on your exhale, twist across the body, knee to the right, head to the left. On your in-breath, inflate your left lung. On your out-breath, surrender your body weight into your mat. Feel your body breathing. When you're ready, gently, slowly unwind. Lengthen your left leg out. Flex both feet, reach your heels out of your hips, circle your ankles, let your toes rock in and out and fall open. Reach your hands away from your shoulders as you roll the shoulder blades down your back. Find center. Perhaps take a deep breath in and sigh it out. Let your head, shoulders, and hips become heavy. Allow your arms and legs to become heavy. Soften your belly and your low back. Relax your throat and forehead and face. Soften the crown of your head, the top of your head. Relax the palms and wrists and arms and shoulders. And allow your attention to settle in the chest and shoulders and upper back and soften that area. Let yourself relax more and more and more. Nothing to do or be, just who and what you already are. Complete, perfect, and more than enough. And slowly begin to return your attention to the present moment. Take a deep breath, let it go. Slowly allow your fingers and toes to move. Let your head turn to one side and then the other. And as you're ready, bring your right arm overhead. Take a deep breath in. On your exhale, roll onto your side and rest. Just feeling your body breathing. Eyes closed if you can, gently and slowly guide yourself up to seated and home to your heart. Take a deep breath. Let it all go. And if you can, we're going to close class today with one round of Om. If you're not comfortable with that, you don't have to. Take a deep breath in. Om Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Peace, peace, peace. Peace to you, your loved ones, and our beautiful earth. Thank you all for joining me today. Namaste.
Namaste.
Thank you.
It was a beautiful class. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much. I appreciate that.
And I really enjoyed it. Thank you, thank you.
You're welcome.
Well, I did too. Thank you, Shannon.
Thank you.
Lovely Sunday.
You too.